Joy of Ritual and the Joy of Family Rituals. This is actually my new paperback. I'm really excited because it has lots of great rituals for you and your family, so I hope you all go out and buy it and enjoy it. Let's talk now about the winter solstice. So the winter solstice, coming around the 21st, 22nd of December every year in the northern hemisphere, is the longest night of the year. So it's the shortest day. And think about our ancestors. If you lived thousands of years ago, you'd wake up in the morning and the days would be getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And possibly by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there would be darkness again. And you might be afraid that the light would never come back. So our ancestors did a lot of rituals around honoring the dark and then calling back the light. In fact, many cultures have myths around the Sun King being born at this time. For example, Horus in Egypt, Apollo in Greece. In Japan, it's the sun goddess. And of course, those of you who celebrate Christmas, we have the birth of Jesus. It's a time to really honor the darkness, so I want to share with you some quick rituals that I do around the solstice. So one of the things I like to do is gather friends around, and if I'm doing it alone, that's fine too. Turn off all the lights. You want to be in as much darkness as possible. Sometimes I'll even build a tent or go into a tent in my living room. And as you sit in the darkness, to take a moment to really honor winter, to honor the darkness, to see what that means. And then to think about what you want to reclaim. So what I like to do is take some colored marbles, dark and light, and I'll pick a dark one to reclaim a shadow. So for example, for me it might be I'm reclaiming my laziness. And when I think about it, actually when I'm lazy, what that really does is gives me time for me. It allows me to be present. So I turn it into something positive. Then I'll take a white one for something that I really honor about myself this year, and that might be my new creativity or a new project. And if you're doing it with your friends, your family, everyone could share that. I always like to spray my Unplug, which is, all of you know, my aromatherapy, because to me aromatherapy inducts you immediately. Unplug brings you to that really quiet place of meditation and centering. Then the fun part comes. Everyone get instruments or sing and start to play music and bring back the light. And as you sing and you play instruments and you raise the energy, begin to light candles or to turn on the light, so that you end the ritual with lots and lots of light and celebration. Let everybody share one wish that they have for themselves, and then as a group decide something that you're going to do for the earth. Maybe you're going to work in a homeless shelter. Maybe you're going to plant some seeds or some trees. Whatever it is that you want to do individually or collectively. And then think about the symbols for this time of year. We have the evergreen, of course, all the Christmas trees, which represent ever-living life, that it never ends. There's always a new beginning. We have tinsel on a tree, which some of you may or may not know used to be made out of actual silver. We have cedar, we have rosemary, we have cinnamon, we have holly, we have mistletoe, most of them sacred to the Druids for healing purposes. So decorate your house with all these wonderful, wonderful smells and scents. And again, another thing that I like is I have a boost spray, which is for joy and uplifting and has the energy of all those wonderful citrus fruits that just make you happy, as well as something like cinnamon, which uplifts you. And if you're celebrating the solstice down in the southern hemisphere, happy summer solstice to you. And for all of you, may this be a wonderful new beginning and a start to a great new year.